Nom, nom, nom. There we go. You are live. I am live. We have done the bare
Huzzah!
minimum.
Oh, I should open yours so I can give you a view.
Yay. Support your friends, kids.
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
Unless they ask you not to clip them out of context, then don't support your friends. Clip them out of context.
Mm-hmm.
Do it.
Exactly.
Burning like
Unless it's support your friends unless it's really funny.
Yes. We gotta push the Markiplier deleting Duck Hunt leads to the burning of Alexandria. That's our new agenda.
It's a new conspiracy theory that needs to cycle around everywhere.
Australia isn't real and birds are robots is very last decade. We're on to new ones now.
Yeah. Those are an old fad. We need something more extravagant.
Yeah.
Either him deleting that video led to the burning of Alexandria, and or he deleted it because of some crazy conspiracy we've yet to uncover.
Yes. That's how it works.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yes, we're playing some more 999 today. Today we're going to be working towards getting the second to last ending. It's a wild one. I don't know if we're going to get it today because we got to go through 2 new rooms, but we'll work towards it.
We're going to try.
We're going to try.
Speed run.
Speed run the game. No.
Speed run, but very slowly.
Slow. D-Deck first class, third class captain. Oh no. We gotta start all over again. I forgot about this. Last time we got the knife ending that we definitely don't know who killed Lotus with the knife.
Definitely not.
Definitely not. Definitely didn't get that one after we got the resolution to that one.
Definitely just had no idea and didn't accidentally get the wrong ending.
Nope. Speed run time.
Speed run.
Yes. Junpei is trapped on his own in a room. Good for Junpei.
Wow, this fabled rune we've seen 800 times. I feel like at a certain point the game should just let you skip this intro.
It should.
You know?
But what can you do?
Like give you an optional like, hey, you know. Anyway. In the meantime,
sure in like the later ones, it just lets you jump around to different points in the timeline.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, similar to like how AI Summoning Files does.
So. Right. Yeah, that's lovely.
The price of quality of life improvements. This little DS
Sometimes you must suffer. Well, in the meantime, we can talk about cats.
Yes, talk about cats.
Talk about cats. I'm so excited for Thistle. Bag that man.
Hell yeah. Oh, I died.
Oh, God. There's about to be... No, it's so funny, because after the Moose Clan, Bear Clan battle, everyone was making jokes, because apparently it was after... Which I kind of didn't realize it, but I guess they were right, and I just wasn't really thinking about it. It was after the Suns battle, when, like, almost all the clans just had a baby boom. Like, just a bunch of litters were being born, like, 1 month after the other, across the clans. So a bunch of people were making a joke, that, ooh, this battle just happened between Bear and Moose, it's time for another baby boom. And that's just kind of happening anyway. because hopefully no one's listening. Because there's gonna be what? There's the Aspen Flurry litter that's happening. There is going to be 2 litters coming to Wolf at the same time because it's really funny. There's oh my gosh. Now Thistle's gonna be having babies. And then gosh. I bet Canopy and Freckle will probably gonna have some soon. Because I know their players really want them to have babies. So who knows, that might happen soon. I'm just like, it's really funny. I love it for everyone.
So good. Baby boom time. We've had a war, and now it's baby boom time.
Yeah. It's pretty much exactly how that works, you know, with the baby boom.
Yeah.
0263.
No, I don't care about the offering instructions. Fuck off.
0263.
It's just not.
Listen, if I can do anything, I can just chant the same number pattern over and over and over again.
Hell yeah. Don't tell me that just I don't care.
But yeah, what else is coming? But oh yeah, and I love her. I really hope that with the timing of roleplays, it would be really, really funny if Thistle, like, found out she was pregnant right before Fern showed back up again.
That'd be really funny.
Thistle's there like, oh, I cannot wait to have a child. I shall name them in honor of my lost sister who died tragically. And Fern's just like, sup?
Yes.
I'm not dead.
Stop telling people I'm dead.
She shows up with that fucking, like, that text message that says, I lived, bitch.
Yeah.
Alright, what is it?
7485.
7485. 7485. 7485. 7485. 7485. 7485.
Speedrun.
Wish could run so fast.
Heck yeah.
Oh yeah, God, I can't wait.
I'm so excited. Everything's happening all at once. It's so exciting. Bring the bird. And then the other drama. There's the baby boom, and then there's the cult is making moves.
There's probably about to be, again, hopefully no one who's from the group is watching. There's a high chance that there. Well, I guess this isn't totally a spoiler. There's a high chance there's about to be a couple political marriages. So that's fun. That's real fun and sweet. Fucking. I know things that are gonna happen that I dare not leave into recording just in case. But you know what's happening. So excited. God. Gold Meadows in. She's here for drama.
She, her.
She/her derogatory. Yay! When Suri accepted Golden, she was like, she's like, her story is so sad, and I'm like, good, that was the goal.
Good.
The goal was to make her the saddest woman possible.
Doodle, Gold, and Deer together as the postpartum mom club.
Yes! Please. Postpartum moms with 3 kids who have various feelings on them.
I love Miss Woman.
In another universe, they're dating.
Heck.
I wish I had more time because I want to do like, I would love to do like AU ships, like just non-canon ships, doodles. I feel like it'd be fun.
Yay! There are ideas to tuck away for when you're not working all the time.
Drowning.
Yes. Bullshit's going down. Thank you, voice over the gramophone. We definitely don't know who you are. There is the evil man.
Evil, awful man. Man who I always knew was evil right from the very beginning.
I still can't believe you just clocked him as just being like, that one. That one's a butt.
Sometimes I just get a vibe. I was showing Chinema a show, and we finished it, and I was talking about how, I didn't ever guess the plot twist of that show. That one still, like, totally, like, took me off guard in a positive way. But I did guess, like, sort of part of it, in the sense that, like, part of the mystery, where there's one guy where I'm just like, the moment I saw him, I was like, I do not trust you. I don't like you. You give me a bad vibe. And what sucks about that for me sometimes is I gaslight myself, because sometimes I can't figure out if I'm picking up a bad vibe because that is the intention, because that is how they're being written, and I'm picking up on exactly what I should be picking up on, or if someone is just a bad actor or it's bad writing and I'm looking too deep into it. Because sometimes that has happened before, where I just get so like, I hate this dude, they give me a bad vibe, and then it just turns out it's like, no, they're totally fine. I just hate them for some reason.
That's the guy.
But sometimes though, I just get a vibe and I'm like, I know who you are. I know I can't trust you.
No trust behind these eyes.
The whole time. I can't believe I did Ivy too. Because I meant goodbye to the slushy zone for you. Yeah, also I still can't believe I did it, because I was like, it was like sort of my wild card, like off the cuff at the beginning thing, but like throughout the entire game I kept being like, no, Morgan, it's not gonna be that. It's gonna be something else. It's gonna be something like crazy I would never expect. Which technically, again, I was half wrong, because he's not Zero, obviously. Well, he is Zero, not the present Zero, the old Zero, because you know.
The first Zero.
The first Zero, the original Zero. I was genuinely starting to think like, no, they're making him a sad old man now. Clearly I've been wrong this whole time.
He's a sad old man with a disability. Can't be evil.
God, I've been making fun of the disabled man. Oh.
Because like, no one... Yes, no, you are correct. No one else that I watched play this, heard about playing this, Asa being an awful bitch came so far out of left field for them.
That's so crazy. I mean, that's great, because it means it's really well written.
And then you were just like, nah, that one.
I just looked at him, I was like, nah, I don't trust this man with anything. Like,
his design.
This man has secrets. This man has skeletons in his closet.
You see that turtleneck under his jacket? Nah. Evil.
I think that's great writing, though, because I think of it, I'm like, I think there were reasons why I was suspicious, either subconsciously or subconsciously, but I'm like, I think that makes it great writing, for the fact that it was, like, not right in your face, but also there was clearly something there that I was picking up on. And I'm like, It's good. It's really smart. Because I think it was like, for me, for one thing, maybe it's just having played this many games or watched shows like this all the time. I usually am just distrustful as anything that seems like too good to be true. Any person that seems like too good to be true or too normal, I'm always just like, are you secretly a freak and we just haven't found it yet? I bet you have a secret in there somewhere. But then also I think it was like, going through it, I felt like the game was very purposefully giving us so few opportunities to ever talk with him or interact with him in any way.
Yeah.
To where I was like, I was squinting at it because I'm like, I feel like the game itself is almost trying to hide something from us by making him like the character we bond with the least until like towards the very end. Which is almost perfect for a fake out because you finally like, if you're a player and you're like, what is this dude's deal? And the game is basically teasing you by being like, well, here you go. Now you're finding out what his deal is. And so then you're like lulled into a trap because you're like, oh, there we go. Now I've learned the answer. I've gotten all the answers. Huzzah! And then they hit you with a left hook out of nowhere.
And it's like Noki was evil the entire time.
Mm-hmm. Yes, all that stuff, very true. But also...
evil.
Don't trust Big Pharma.
Don't. We do not trust big pharmaceutical companies. No. I don't care about her fever. No.
Get out of here with your fever. So I think I'm like after the stream, at some point, I'm gonna like go through and do a bunch of group statistics again because I mentioned that I'm like kind of craving it. Mainly, I just want to do like a gender recount, and then I'm also very curious on like the age like dichotomy between clans because like I'm just realizing so many clans have so many young people now that I'm just kind of curious what like the median age is for everybody and also just the general like breakdown of some of that. But like so I'm probably gonna do that after once I can sit down and look at it, but I'm like, because I just love numbers. And then again, I love it because I mentioned doing it, everyone was like, yeah, we love statistics, do it. And I'm like, once again in the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, we're gonna do this. And no one's going to ask me how I have this information so readily available.
Don't worry about it.
No one has to know yet.
No one has to know.
I want to tell them someday because I literally want to put it out there and ask people to make corrections if I'm having wrong information or if I'm missing something, especially with the sexualities. Because that's the other thing. I would love to do a sexuality breakdown. Because I think that would be really fun. Just to see how many hundreds of bisexuals that we have. But there's actually quite a few characters that don't have a sexuality listed. Not in the sense that they have like sexuality like blank or like questioning or whatever. But like literally they just don't have that information on their bio. And so I'm like... squinch. So I'm like, I would love to put it out there so people could look at it and then maybe like actually tell me. And also I'm like, I think it would be cool to have because since I'm also slightly keeping up with ages, I could offer it if people need help to keep up with like how old everyone is. But like, you know.
A way to see how old everyone in like each individual clan is.
Yeah, that's why I want to do the statistic breakdown, because I don't think anyone would even know. That's the one where I'm like, I would be really curious if anyone notices, like, hey, Zodiac, how did you do all of this math in an hour? Like, because I'm like, I want to tell him eventually. It's just that, like, internal fear that I'm going to show it to Suri and be like, hey, is it okay if I share this with people? And Suri be like, what the fuck?
Let your freak show.
Just reveal exactly how autistic I am. But I'm like, it's handy for me. I'm like, I think it would be helpful because I understand why people can't go update their bios all the time. But I'm also like, ah! I need to know how old everyone is. Even more nightmarish? Well, oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, we need to know.
I was gonna say, it's even more nightmarish when, people have sibling characters, like littermate characters, and their ages are inconsistent, because I don't know who to believe. Because it's one thing with, like, the ones born in RP, because usually there's a specific date I can find to look at to try to figure out which one is, like, more correct. What with, like, my go-to example right now is, like, Finn updated, Smoketide's bio. So I went and looked at it, because I almost always, when people do that, I check what the age is. Because I'm like, okay. Like, I'm checking for any new information, but mostly to see what the age is. Because oftentimes it ends up being something, like, a little different than what I had written down. Oh god, do we need to take it or do we not take it?
You take it.
We take it.
We have to be friends with Santa.
Got it. But yeah, I'm like, but I went and looked, and so Shark and Smoke are, of Wolf Clan, are brothers, like littermates as far as I'm aware. And I looked, and I've been calculating their ages for quite some time. Like, I had put Shark on there when he was submitted, and I had put the age on there, and I had been keeping up since. So when Smoke was re-uploaded with updated information, I looked, and there was like a 3 or 4 moon difference from what I had written down.
Oh god.
And I stared at it with my hands on my hips. I'm like, what do I do? Do I change it to the one that's on the bio? Or do I go with my calculation? I think I ended up just changing it to what's on the bio, I think. Because I'm like, it's not, at the end of the day, it's not going to be that huge of a difference anyway. But I was also like, psh, psh, like, oh well. Because, obviously I'm like, this isn't an official fucking document, so, you know, might as well just let them do their math. But I'm just like, gosh. Here comes the dog. Dog. It's a dog, guys. Look at it. Yeah, I'm like, someday I'll have the balls. Someday I'll expose my freak.
Hopefully this is a picture of Yes. Morphogenetic fields for freaky pseudoscience. Conveying information over vast periods of space-time. No.
Totally normal stuff.
We're gonna have to go talk with June about the Titanic in a fucking cheese
not
storage
again.
room.
Oh, not again. Not the conspiracy theory talk again.
She needs the space to talk about her special interest, and it just so happens to be in the cheese storage room.
That's just where you just think about your conspiracies, is with the cheese.
Yeah, well, where do you think about your conspiracies?
I don't know. In my shower?
In the shower, the cheese store room, anytime we're reading Homestuck.
In my in my shower with the cheese.
With the cheese shower, yeah. Come on. Yes. The kitchen.
God, we're to escape the freezer again, and we're gonna have to do the plates again.
I hate plates. I hate the plates so much. They make me so upset.
The worst.
I'm going to ignore the plates.
Oh, I don't know if you saw. Did you see? Hang on. We're talking about maybe doing Homestuck on Thursday. Is that possible?
Yes.
Yeah.
At the current point, that is possible.
Huzzah! I don't think I have theater that day either, so we'll have so much time.
There's the cheese.
There's the cheese.
Give me my knife first. Give me the knife. No, just one. Oh yes, here we go.
There we go.
I've never heard the sinking of the Titanic.
Oh God.
Tell us all about our special effects. Thank you, June. Thank you for my knife and my conspiracy board talk.
Is there a reason we had to tell her that no, we didn't hear it?
I don't want to read it.
Because we have said yet. Oh, okay, that's fair. Somehow I didn't realize that cooking yes would equal a new, different version of the Titanic discussion. I don't even remember. What did you talk about with that? Whenever what was her conspiracy?
Some guy wrote about the exact sequence of events down to like the specifics of the ship itself, like a year before the crash happened.
Yes. The Simpsons effect, if it were, as it were.
Yeah.
Into the freezer.
Oh, rest right. My oil.
Oops.
Ow. Oil.
Your oil.
Put some oil in the rest. Hell yeah. Freezer. Time to be trapped in the freezer while this is on the other side.
Woo!
Wait. Wow, how convenient. Santa, why do you have no sleeves and just wrappings? Why are you just?
Because he's so edgy.
You're such a weirdo. No, don't tell me about dry ice.
He's got to tell you about dry ice. This is now the perfect. Look at all of that dialogue.
Please don't tell me about CO2. I don't care. Dry ice won't melt into such 96 degrees. I know. Give me the frozen chicken.
I'm going to stop you to tell you about frozen chicken.
Chunk of pork with something in it. Give me the milk. Give me the rope. Give me the bottle. Alright, combine that. And then I make it into a bomb. Nothing else you see?
Yay!
Make it into a bomb.
Bomb time.
It's bomb time.
Kaboom. Kablam.
Throw a rock at the bomb. Let's go. Boom.
Shield your eyes.
Don't try that at home, kids. Santa, Don't just touch a burning stove, you silly man.
Wow. Chinamacore.
That is so Chinamacore. I hate when meat does that, when it like cooks on the outside but it's still cold on the middle. That's so icky.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
That's the worst.
Give me the pickle. C plus 10 plus F.
Ugh.
Okay, Lotus,
Disgusting.
tell me about hexadecimal. Appetizers 9, meat dish 10, soup A, seafood dish F. Oh no, you tell me what appetizers, soup plates, 10 of them. Nice.
Wow.
15 of these ones for seafood, that's it. Oh, there we go. I have to just match them together. Appetizer 10, dish 10. Soup A is 10, seafood dish is 15. Yep. Appetizer 16. Oh yeah, 10 equals 16. No. I hate you. I hate you, base 10. I hate hexadecimal.
Base 10 is disgusting. My only thought is like, why would you ever need to use it? Like in a practical sense.
I don't know.
Like, what about what about base 10 is like easier to use or more efficient than just putting the right damn number?
I don't know. It's 43.
It perplexes me.
I know how to do a code. I can do it. Wow. I remembered to carry the 10. I'm so smart.
Yay!
Woo, I did it. Give me the key.
Saturn Guard.
Here.
Get out.
Oh.
Be free.
Yay. We found it.
Yay.
Hello, Toshi. The 10 was carried.
Hi,
was smart.
Toshi. You're so very smart.
We're very smart.
We're big genius.
We have the biggest brains.
Mm-hmm. Flying through the sky.
We gotta get to the hospital and meet up with the bros. And lose the components to the guys. And lose Snake definitely to death.
Definitely.
He's dead. Gone.
He's totally dead. He's so dead.
He's so dead.
We will never see him again.
Never again. What else is going on in KevInptm? I'm lunch. Just all the plot. All the plot. Second baby boom. I gotta get Hallen eventually so that he can become Drift's new best friend.
Yes.
I have the first one of their assignments done. I just have to do the other two. I might do that after stream. Just sit down and get them.
I can help if I need to, obviously. I know I said I would help. I just keep forgetting, unfortunately.
No.
But if I need to do them, I will do them.
No. I have the first one written out. Just gotta do the second two. It won't take me very long. It's only 400 words each. It's just the process of sitting down and doing them.
Yeah. So I think we only need to do them once, I think. I'm pretty sure.
I asked about this in the thing. Let me go and find it.
I have not yet had a character become like an official mate, aside from like Thunder, but she doesn't count. So I have no idea how it works. Oh no, terrible sound.
Oh no. Ace, hi.
Ace, hi, mister.
Not evil.
You're so unsuspicious.
You definitely don't know what happened to
Sneaky Poo.
Sneak? Definitely not. Yeah. Need to be done before the characters can roleplay. Just one of you has to submit the assignment, so both of you open your separate character tickets, and one of you also submits assignments. You'll review the characters, but even if we approve, they cannot be roleplaying with the assignment.
Awesome. Then I'll just try to make sure I have Mud's bio done then. That should be easy. I'm not gonna give him anything too complicated, I don't think.
Just a little guy.
Yeah, I'm literally making him just to be a dude, so I'm like, I don't need him to be complicated. I put all of my creative energy into Gold Meadow. Mud's just gonna be a little guy. Just a man who loves his husband.
Come back to the trust room. Yeah, let's go.
Yay! So now we're going into like room 3, like the third room that we. Yeah.
I'm gonna be a cat though. We're gonna go into room 3. I'm gonna be a problem.
Yay!
Who will we end up going into room 3 with? I don't know. That's right, we'll figure it out. Yeah, it'd be fun.
I'm assuming there's a couple combinations, but it's gonna be outrageous because not everyone can go into room 3. Like, I think it's gonna be like a thing of like another person's gonna have to be left behind. It's gonna be a bit of a.
It's gonna fuck up somebody.
It's gonna be a bit of a.
I want to go into door 3.
Oh boy. I want to go into door number 3. No, you can't. Huh? Why? Because it's impossible. If we split ourselves into 3 and 3, then we give up on going through door 3. Why? The bracelet numbers for the 6 of us are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 2 combinations that can go through door 3 with 3 people. 3, 4, 5, or 6, 7, 8. That's it. Of course, 2 teams can't go through the same door. I see. So that means 1 team would get left behind.
Sucks for you guys.
What a shame!
What a shame!
That's right. That doesn't happen if we go through door 7 or 8. Junpei Kibo. I mean, I know we're doing this to you, but you know. No, they're fine. We've got 3 options. Option A. Have 3, 5, and 8 go through door 7. And 4, 6, 7 go through door 8. Option B. 4, 5, and 7 go through 7. A 3, 6, and 8 go through 8.
Yes, Mooney made me a Baja Blast cup that is very clean. Just for me.
It's very good.
It's very good. Oh, and I also got some Smuppets. I think I've got Mooney above me and me on my arm next to my Gale plush. You know how it is.
Yeah. You just gotta have your Smuppets around. Option C. 3, 6, and 7 go through 7. And 4, 5, and 8 get 8. Those are the only 3 options. That's it. At least if we want to get all 6 of us out of here. Wait, but that means 5 and 6 can never be on the same team.
I'm okay with that, Jumper.
If we want all 6 of us to go through a door, then June and I can't go into the same one.
Okay, Jumper, you're being a little...
Are you kidding me? Is the logic of this one just gonna be that he's so dead set on not being separated from June? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh no. You asshole. I mean, I want to go through door 3, but also, you asshole. Have you mulled it over enough, or do you need more time?
Listen, if Mooney puts some of Mooney's stuff in the Baja Blast, that's fine. I'll just hack them out again.
Anyway, that's the deal. So think it over. You've got 2 choices, 7 or 8.
3.
3. You can't choose 3.
Too bad, 3.
If you choose 3, you're gonna be leaving 3 people behind to die.
Too bad, 3.
So, what are you gonna do?
3.
Think carefully now. 7 or 8. It's time to choose.
3.
No, go ahead.
After thinking it over, his conclusion was 3.
3.
I need it for the ending.
Sorry, Santa, but I still want to go through door 3. What? That's nuts. You've got to be crazy.
Listen, we're all gonna meet up again anyway. There's no way the people that go through door 3 can go through door 9 together. So obviously we gotta meet back up again. We met back up again at the last doors. It's fine.
Duh. Why the hell are you so obsessed with that door?
I want to touch it.
Because there's a dead body in there. I'm just...
Secret future dead body.
I'm just curious about door 3. That's all. That doesn't explain shit!
Listen, Santa, I have a flow chart, and door 3 isn't the only one we haven't touched yet.
Yeah, Santa, come on!
I want to see these ones. That's for later. I love that we're just locked out of these.
I know. It is interesting the way that this is sort of set up, though, too. Is, like, technically speaking, after that, like, insistence, if you were playing this the first time and you tried to go through 3 and they gave you that explanation, I feel like most people would be like, oh, then okay, I'll pick a different one because I don't know. So in a weird way, knowing what's beyond there is actually makes it more, like, important, I guess. Interesting.
Also, I think if you look back at, like, door 3, it literally railroads you down to this door, door 2.
Yeah. For
no
real.
options.
No other option. I've got a reason. I'd be happy to explain it to you if you'll just come with me. I'm curious about the red. 7, would you mind authenticating for me?
You're gonna be that con.
Oh my god. Oh no, you bitch. Huh? Why? Please, just do it. Happy?
Gonna be that con.
swear to God. Yeah, thanks.
You evil
Junpei, I swear to fucking God. The number 7 has been entered into the red. Next is June. Please touch the red, just like 7 did. Junpei? He's gonna fucking do it. He's gonna be that fucking guy.
He's gonna be that fucking guy.
This fucking cunt.
Jumpy, what are you trying to figure out?
Yep. I think I might have found another way out. What? What?
Really?
Now, please, June.
Okay.
You fucking bastard. Alright. The only people who haven't authenticated now are Santa, Clover, and Lotus.
We're gonna see so many new forbidden smoothies. So, what's your point?
You don't get it? Think about it.
I'm lost. Hello?
What's the sum of your number in Clover's?
12.
And what's the digital root of that?
3.
Which is Santa's number. By the way, Lotus, what's the number that's currently in the red? What the fuck are you talking about?
7 plus 6 plus 5 equals 18. It would be 9, right?
Yes. And what will the digital root be if you add 3 to that?
3. The door's number.
There you go. Hey, wait a minute. What the hell are you up to? I'm not up to anything.
It's gonna be the same thing it was last time, where I'm just June and you're 3 other guys.
It's fine. Well, either that or he's gonna bring Clover and Lotus through. Because you can have a maximum of 5, and I don't think we've ever actually had 5 people go through a door. I think it's about to be... Okay, what I think is about to happen is he might be about to offer that more than 3 of them can go through and they can leave less people behind. And maybe Santa's gonna maybe step down and let them do it so that they can go through. Because the game did specify in the rules that it has to be 3 to 5 people. I don't think we've ever had 5 people go into a room together. So I don't think the game would set that up if there was never a situation where 5 people go through a door. So, I rest my case.
Your Honor, our case is rested.
Our case is taking a big nap. I'm not up to anything. I'm just waiting. Waiting for what? Oh my god. I'm waiting for the balance to shift. I thought you were gonna be nice! I thought you were gonna be civil! No, you are that cunt! I was trying to defend you!
He's that cunt.
Santa or Lotus and Clover? Once one of you moves, the others won't have a choice. So I'm waiting.
That cunt.
You bitch. You son of a bitch. You tricked us! Yeah, I mean, that's kind of obvious. Then all that stuff you were going on about is all bullshit? Bullshit? I don't think so. Didn't I tell you I'd figured out another way to get us out of here? This is it. Why the hell would you do something like this?
Jumpy, you're being that cunt.
You're being that guy. You did this just so you could go through the same door as June? You horny son of a bitch! That's it?
Yeah.
So who's it gonna be? You massive motherfucker. Santa or Lotus and Clover? Shit.
I respect the hustle. What?
She's been tuned out this whole time.
Let's go, Clover. What?
Fuck!
No, wait.
This is insane. This isn't right.
You asshole.
Yes, well, you may be right. But
Time to go.
shit, well, I guess we are. Well, I guess we're not bringing them in. Okay, I guess the game didn't want to traumatize Clover, I guess.
Not right now.
Go!
No. What? What's going on?
You son of a bitch, Junpei! This isn't fair! Do you realize what you just did? You leave them out there, and they can't... Shut it! That's enough! We gotta find the dead, or none of us this is gonna matter. We got less than a minute left. No time for screwing around. Get moving! Damn it. You and I are not done yet, bastard!
I don't know why you're so mad. Every other door we've been through so far has met back up together so that we could continue to play the game. Why are you upset?
I don't know, because it's just still a dick move. I guess because we don't, like, hypothetically, they wouldn't know for sure. So, who fucking knows? Where the hell is it?
Madam Principal.
Over there. It's gotta be behind the door. Battery's just, it's a matter of principle.
Probably better.
He didn't, he tricked him.
Junpei's an asshole.
Damn, it's pitch dark inside.
Junpei's
I mean, it's also one thing that Junpei was being this selfish and dickish, but also a whole other thing that he just tricked a bunch of people.
Oh, yeah. He's
like,
an asshole
just tricked them like a bunch of ants. Yeah, he's... Oh, God. Damn, it's pitch black in here. Can't see a thing. No, wait. I found it. The dead's right over here. Whoa. What? The floor's slippery. Hey, what the hell are you doing? There's something... Get over there! Quick, get to the dead! There it is! Ooh.
Ooh, I like that.
I can't... Ooh, that's so creepy. Picture this, my line read for this is him doing this while staring daggers into Junpei. Just... just pissed.
He's so pleased.
It stopped. It stopped. I don't think I'll ever get used to doing this. You fucking bitch. What the... What the hell is this smell?
Oh yeah, the smell of Sprin's movies.
It's the smell of a fucking traitor! It's vile, I'm gonna puke! You're right. This is... Let's get the lights on first. Oh, God. There's a switch over here. Okay, guys, I'm flipping it on.
Oh, that's a dead body!
What?
Oh, that's a forbidden smoothies. No. My husband.
Hey. This is... Looks like an explosion. Just like the Ninth Man.
Don't say that word, Toshi. That's icky. You can't say that Snake is now squelching under our boots. That's rude.
Ooh, Toshi.
That's icky.
The detonator, his bracelet set off the bomb in his gut. Oh, God. The bone is coming out of his left arm. Winks.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely an open fracture.
Mm-hmm.
The face is the worst. Yeah. Can't even tell who it is. But the clothes are... Is that Snake?
Yeah. Definitely Snake.
Oh my God. Why did this happen?
No! No.
Stop! Calm down!
Oh God, I stepped in a dead body.
You're the bitch who brought her into this room. You don't get to be concerned.
Oh
no. Hey!
He was the number 2, the blind guy with the fancy clothes. The one I'm hopelessly in love with. And I want to steal his skin. Please, get me out of here. You have to let me out of here. Why are you doing these horrible things to us? What did we do to deserve this?
June. I hope you feel so bad, June. Just to be clear. This is like all your fault right now.
Get me out of here. Please. Please just let me out.
June!
Nah, the other old guy was Ace. He's evil.
Mm-hmm. Evil bitch. Calm down!
No! Get off me! Let me go! Let me go!
Please, calm down.
No.
Oh, wow. It's so sweet, I guess.
I have Snake on my shoe.
You're gonna be fine. It's gonna be alright, June. It's going to be okay, Connie. I'll be here with you, okay?
That doesn't stop there being pieces of Snake on my shoe, but thanks, I guess. Thanks a lot, Jimmy.
Thanks for being so selfish and stubborn as to drag me in here. Do you feel better?
Oh yeah, this is what Junpei looks like, Toshi. Ta-da.
Yeah, ta-da.
The boy.
The asshole himself. The bastard. The bitch. The cunt.
Yeah. I'd like to stay here for a little while, at least. Jumpy's body is so warm. Oh, now is not the time, you freak.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, man, if there's some weird ass, like, fucking plot twist with June, I'm gonna lose my mind.
I think
because sometimes she just really says some...
I think she's just like a sexually repressed Japanese woman.
You know, I mean, that's fair. I swear, some of the shit she says is so freaking.
Toshi says that Junpei looks so take-aback to the faceable.
You're right. He is right now, anyway. We better get to it.
Now look on the bright side. At least Clover wasn't the one to discover the body this time.
Yeah, you're right. One positive, I guess.
One positive. So she and Lotus are both trapped in the medication room with the man that killed them in the last round. LLR. Those letters written in blood.
LLR. Do you think someone might be that might be some sort of dying message from Snake? No, that's impossible. You saw the body. You ain't doing anything after something like that happens to you. Then the way the blood stride tells you it's real old. Whoever's blood this is, it ain't Snake's.
No snakes were harmed in the making of this message.
Then you're saying this blood was put here a long time ago? Yeah.
No, old message written in blood. It says LLR. Alright, let's see if anything happens when I turn in. Nope, nothing. Not even a drop. Is the pipe clogged? Stalls. The toilet paper crisis.
Interesting. This toilet paper with some kind of red symbols on it. I'm gonna play fucking Santa, like he's just pissed this whole time. Think maybe that's a sick tail cipher? A fucking what?
Yeah.
What the hell is that? You wrap a piece of paper around a stick and then write several sentences on it so that the whole paper is filled up. Then you unwrap the paper and you can't tell what the original message was, right? That's how it works, more or less.
How do you know this?
I don't know, I got amnesia. I don't know fucking nothing.
You know about chemicals, you know about ciphers, you know about boats. Are these just all your autistic special traits?
Yeah. I love that for him. Well, then to decipher it, you gotta have a stick that's the same diameter as the original. I wanna know what the fuck is up with him, because, like, clearly he has amnesia, and that's gotta mean something. So, like, what the fuck does it mean? Who is it? I wanna know. Same diameter as the original one, huh? Yeah. Yeah, then you just wrap the paper around that stick and you can read the code.
Okay. Find the stick box. Put in box. There's something in here. Luminol for blood! I need to put the luminol on the wall.
Luminol!
Luminol on the wall.
Wait. Sorry, my brain shut down for a moment.
Don't worry, you're all good. Toshi says that Junpei almost looks like Shinji from Evangelion, so he's even more slap in the face with a heavy solid object. Blood from the blood god, yes!
Yay! You don't really think we're supposed to use the luminol here, do you?
Yes.
Yeah, it does seem kind of weird to use it here.
Shut up.
But maybe I should try it, just in case.
No, I sprayed luminol on the wall. What's next? I don't remember.
Stare at it. Stare at our guilt.
Well, I used up the luminol, so it must have needed to do something with it. Bucket.
Bucket.
The rabbit hutch.
Huh?
Oh, you just reminded me of it. The rabbit hutch, I mean.
The what? How did I remind you of something like that?
Jumping in the broom. You were always playing around with the broom in front of the rabbit hutch.
I was?
Don't you remember? You don't remember that summer either.
Of course I remember. How could I forget something like that? It was terrible.
We're gonna get tragic backstory. Tragic backstory, give it to me!
Tragic backstory?
They were in the 6th grade. Junpei and June had been assigned to take care of the classroom pets, the rabbits. Their chief duty was to clean the hutches every morning. On the final day of school, before summer vacation began, Junpei overslept. He rushed to school and found June standing in front of the rabbit hutches. No sooner had Junpei arrived than June began to cry. He had no idea why until he looked behind her, into the rabbit hutch. The first thing he saw was blood. The hutch was filled with the dead bodies of the rabbits. Even after their teachers and friends came to see what the commotion was, June couldn't stop crying. Yes, that's very traumatic for a child.
Yeah.
I just kept crying and crying until you came over. You held my hand and you looked very serious and you said, "Don't cry, I'm going to catch the person who did this." After you told me that, I finally stopped crying.
Well, the real fun started after you quit crying. You told me we were going to catch the killer together.
June smiled and a little of the flush of life returned to her cheeks. Then we decided that we'd ambush them.
Yeah, I remember.
The school also kept roosters and guinea pigs. Junpei and June had decided that the murderer would likely return to finish off the rest of the animals. They would ambush the killer at night. Junpei and June hid behind the hutch at dusk and waited. It was a warm summer night. The quiet sound of crickets whispered through the air. As the sun went down, the stars began to wink at them in the sky. And June's, Akane Kuroshaki's face, that night was something Junpei would... that night was something Junpei knew he would never forget as long as he lived.
But the murderer never showed up. We waited for them all summer vacation. They never showed up.
Yeah, but the animals didn't get attacked either. I think all that work amounted to something, you know? He felt the same way, but it was good to hear her say it.
Although, you know, if you think about it, we're probably taking on a lot more than we could handle.
What do you mean? She looked at him, confused.
Well, come on. We're just kids. If whoever killed the rabbits had actually showed up, they probably would have had a knife or something. I mean, you must have been pretty worried, right? No, because she's a freak.
I wasn't worried. Because you were there with me. And I'm afraid.
She probably secretly would jump out and destroy them with her bare hands.
She blushed furiously. You know, no one else wanted to take care of the animals. Clearly embarrassed, she tried desperately to change the subject. I was the only one who asked to do it at first.
Yeah, boys didn't really want to bother with taking care of animals, you know?
Yeah, but you asked to do it after I did, didn't you?
If it wasn't the rabbits, they were gonna make me do something else. You know how that school was. I figured I'd be better if I was working with somebody who wasn't too much of a loudmouth, right? Somebody who wasn't gonna tell on me if I felt like blowing it off. Wow, you're just a stand-up dude.
Really? That's why you volunteered?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Totally. God, you're such a bitch.
He nodded quickly and much too earnestly, and then quickly looked away at something very important. Really?
Of course.
That hadn't been the reason, of course. He had asked to take care of the rabbit so that he could be near June. But it had been so long ago, he couldn't bring himself to tell her how he'd felt back then. It would be embarrassing.
More embarrassing than the fact that you tricked a bunch of people into coming into this room where they all got traumatized by a dead body. Just because you wanted to be next to her.
He took a quick breath to clear his head, tossed the broom up, then snatched it out of the air, refusing to entertain that thought. Don't worry about
it. I wish you could see my face. Well, we don't really have time to be walking down memory lane like this, you know? We've got to figure out a way out of this room, otherwise.
I like to imagine that Santa's just standing behind them while they're talking.
He's
and just
boiling
making the
right
worst
now.
Face.
He's like that fucking meme going around of the two guys standing there and the one guy like with a deeply overshadowed face. Like he's just looming behind Junpei, like waiting to strangle him.
Why is this bitch so mad?
Yeah. Why is Santa Claus so mad?
Yes, let's get out. I'm gonna look over there. June nodded curtly, then turned and walked away.
I should get back to it myself.
Yeah, you should.
Ah, you fucking crib. Ah! That's right. The pool of blood. God, I'm gonna kill you.
Junpei turned around and looked at the room. At Snake's body. Chunks of flesh and organs still lay on the floor.
Going on and on about old times right next to a corpse. What were we doing? Santa is looming closer now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if it was because we're in this mess.
Despite such a situation, or perhaps because of it, the mind turned to the farthest thing from death that it could find. Still, Junpei couldn't help but feel a twinge of guilt at wanting so desperately to live when Snake lay dead before him.
Yeah, you should. I have to survive, no matter the cost. I need to make sure she gets out too.
As he stared at the clumps of blackened flesh, all Junpei could think of was how much he wanted to live. Santa now right behind his shoulder. Thick pipe that stretches across the floor. That's just ceiling. Stack of toilet paper. Biting wall to separate the toilets. Some toilet paper on the shelf. Blue. What do you think this is?
Looks like tar. Kind of sticky. I don't think we can just wipe it off. I doubt just pouring some water on it's gonna help much either.
Nothing. Where's your like magical chemical cleaner?
Mm-hmm.
What about hot water?
Hot water?
If we had some really hot water, like boiling hot, then maybe that would wash it off. Please don't glare at me, Santa. I'm doing my best.
It's a water tank. For a toilet. I've seen a lot of OC guys try and hide a piece of something like this. Usually for a 187 or something. Guess they think it's clever. Don't know what they'll figure out everybody else thinks. It's clever too. Well, figure out everybody else thinks it's clever too.
What are you talking about? What?
I have no idea. What the fuck are you talking about? Can you make sense for a second? I mean, I know peace, but what's an OC? Well, you see, that stands for original character.
hijing original characters.
Santa just like
the tank of the toilet. No one to steal it.
Yeah, Seven just baiting everyone to ask him about his OCs.
He wants you to ask him about his Titanic OCs.
Yeah. Oh yeah. His fan and OCs from the Titanic movie. Organized crime.
Yeah. His monster OCs from the Titanic movie, for instance.
Exactly. Organized crime. What's that? Some kind of police slang?
Are you a police officer, Seven?
Am I a police officer? Huh? Duh. Probably.
Huh? What'd I say? Why is he a little sad now?
Not really important right now, guys. Can we just get the fuck out of here? Let's just check it out, alright?
Well, he's not wasting any time. Let's go over.
I'm pissed. There's like Seven, like an ex-police officer who like somehow was involved in investigating the oh, that would make sense though, wouldn't it? If he was like an ex-officer or something that was working on the original case of the you know, the original experiments that happened, but for whatever reason, like, I don't know exactly the full context of it, but like that's why he's connected to it, and that's why he's here, and that's also why he's so obsessed with Titanic information.
There's nothing in the toilet tank, which means we can't flush it. Kinda hard to flush a toilet without water. We'll put water in there, not
He was fired because he was trying to like expose it, but the people were too powerful, so he ended up getting fired. There's nothing in the toilet. If there was, that would be gross. Oh. Let's open that shit up.
Red key card.
Oh. Wow.
Nice.
Well, I already checked all 3 toilets, you know.
Thank you.
While you were sitting around reminiscing about fucking bunny rabbits, nothing unusual there.
So mad.
So angry.
There's a blue card under there.
Huh? Looks like there's something down there on that grate. I think it's a card.
I want it.
Yeah, it's the blue card. Can't reach it though. It's too far. It's too deep.
I don't think
my hands are too thick.
Your hands are too thick, my fucking heart bleeding. Fuck. That's a kilometer.
It's a thermometer.
Not fuck.
Not a fucking block.
Can you get it off?
No. Screwed to the wall.
I have a
if
screwdriver.
only we had a screwdriver.
Wow. Screwdriver.
Screwdriver. Hey, Junpei. Kicks him in the nuts. You know that our thermometers only go up to 170 degrees Fahrenheit? No, can't say I've ever thought about that. He's like slowly inching closer while like, yeah, slowly like walking closer while like looping his fucking straps around his hands to strangle this man. Like, while Junpei's unscrewing it. At 107 degrees, the cells in the human body start to die. New organs begin to shut down. The proteins in your cells start to harden.
This is a very
like
threatening
yours
conversation.
when I kill you.
Very fear.
It's like when you hard boil an egg. Even if you cool it down afterwards, it won't go back to being a raw egg. In other words, it's dead. Like you're about to be right now.
Are you going to make Junpei into an egg?
That's why thermometers don't go past 170, 107. There's no point. Oh yeah? God, you're such a prick. It's pretty rare for a fever to get that high. Even viruses and stuff don't usually drive the body to temperatures up to body temperature up to 107. Of course, there are other external things that could, like the furnace. Once at you.
Cares.
Like what? Well, let's see. Something like getting locked in a sauna.
Or a furnace.
Something like me about to strangle you in your neck, around your neck. Like me throwing you in a boiler.
Oh.
Or getting thrown into an incinerator and burnt to death. Huh. Interesting.
This is a very important conversation, Santa.
Yeah, I guess that would get a little hotter than 107 degrees Fahrenheit. God, Tuesday, you're so dumb.
You're the dumbest.
I know I'm mostly making him to be threatening right now, but also... I'm gonna kick you in the ball. I don't know, this is a weird conversation to be having right now. Especially knowing there is a furnace at the end of the game. Alright, I got it!
Oh.
Huh? What's up? What's wrong? What, did I say something stupid?
Were you just in that pose the entire time behind me this whole time we were talking?
I'm fully imagining he was.
Oh my god.
Just staring daggers into us.
Here.
What's up, buddy? Nothing. Forget about it. Are you Zero and you know there's a furnace somewhere and you're contemplating throwing Junpei into the furnace? Or is that what's happening right now? When you get there? What is that all about? Weirdo.
Thermometer, I got one.
Oh my god. He's totally gonna kill us. He's totally gonna do it.
Oh no, what is this? There's a piece of paper tied to this pipe with a wire. Drainage valve operation. Please do not flush the water in these pipes. Doing so may cause the drain to overflow. I need to do that.
Yeah. Do it immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I can get this hot water on the thermometer, then maybe...
Alright,
thermometer?
Yep, looks like that's doing the trick. There goes the gauge. And now it's at the open mark.
Hmm? Huh? It opened.
What's this? Looks like there's a piece of paper in here. 9 plus 5. 957 plus something.
Ooh. Plus something. Can we flip it over? Okay.
No.
Just making sure.
Use the bucket to get some water. Yes, yeah, we're here to fill the bucket with hot water.
Hey, Seven, could you turn on the shower? I'm gonna put the bucket under the head. Okay, sure thing. I still stand by a comment I think I made earlier where I'm like, if any of these characters were named Zero, it would be fucking Santa. So, I don't want to think that's what the game's doing, but, because I feel like that's too obvious, but I'm not gonna lie, that conversation is not helping. God. Alright, so I just pour the hot water into this tank, and, looks like you filled it. Now you should be able to flush it, right? There's probably a handle somewhere on the tank that you can pull. Well, you just reach and grab the bar right there.
Yeah.
You think so? Serious? Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Thanks for the boiling water. All you gotta do is pull the handle. Okay.
Okay. Alright, let's flush the hot water.
Oh, there it goes, just like a toilet should work. 185 equals...
Write it down, write it down. Write this down, write this down. That stuff's washed off. Looks like that writing with numbers. See it?
185 equals... Huh? What is this?
Got me. Just looks like numbers. What if this game pulled like a Murder on the Orient Express, where we're all just being gaslit and fucking like everyone's in on it except for Junpei.
Oh god.
That'd be fucking crazy. Yeah, it looks similar. I guess except for Snake, because Snake definitely didn't seem like he knew what was going on completely. Or he was just pretending. Maybe we're getting Truman showed. I don't know.
I love the Truman show.
You're talking about the one that was found in the toilet, right? Yeah. The red card floated, didn't it? Yeah, it did. So? Well, then this blue one probably floats too, right? Float. Yeah, it might. Or you could just reach out and grab it if you could take the right off.
So I close you guys and then go flush it.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. He thinks there might be a slightly more complicated pattern.
Probably. Well, if water comes out of this shower, there ought to be a warning label or something. Oh, yeah. Probably is, and I just don't know it yet. No, not yet. Yeah. Thank you, the red card was nothing here now.
If you just check it, maybe it's just already like floated up. Oh. Boost of the bucket.
No, I don't like that bucket still. I have toilet paper, a piece of paper. I probably have to find
Wait,
out
what if
where
you
I
rolled the
unrolled
toilet paper on the...
paper.
What if you rolled it on the broom?
You're so smart!
Yeah, what if it does that?
You're the smartest man!
What if I wrapped the toilet paper around the broom? I'm smarter than you. I figured out first. You're gonna take credit for me? Hey!
Toilet paper.
What did it say? Oh, so you wrap the toilet paper around the broom, huh? Looks like the symbols line up perfectly. It says 634 plus. That's where we came in. Wait, I might know something? I guess it's not locked, but there ain't really any point. All that's out there is a numbered door. Can't go back through the numbered door even if we want to.
I think these letters are gonna be the sequence to the thingy. And I've already sprayed Lumina on the wall, but I don't know how to see what's going on next, so I must let you. Oh god, what's
that's gonna be for the numbers all added up.
Oh god, what have I got so far? 9, 5, 7, plus 634, plus 185.
There's two things that say lock on it, so it might need to be two numbers.
The red light's on gonna be.
Oh, try the 6 something number plus the toilet number, because that might be for the red one. Because it was red? Maybe?
Wait, the toilet number is blue? Oh, yes.
You stinking.
Actually, hold up. I'm a catcher. Oh. Nothing happens when I press the buttons. Oh, I guess I have to get the red and blue lights on first.
Oh, sure. Come on, man. I said I already checked them. What? You don't trust me?
I'm just clicking. I don't know what to do. The divider between the stalls. On the other side of this wall. No, I don't even want to think about that. Okay, I've sprayed the luminol on the wall. What's next? Oh, there's a button right next. I'm stupid. Letters is not a smart. LLRLRL. Please
I
don't.
didn't see it either. It's
Don't
okay.
look at me.
It's okay. Forgive you.
Left, right. Left, right, left. And then do I try flushing? Is that correct?
I mean, looking. You could look in right?
Drain is still drained. Try.
Okay, I guess try flushing it, yeah.
Flushing it. I'm gonna flush. Yeah. Try to get flush. No water.
Or try running the showers.
No. Toshi, please stop. When hot water comes out of the shower, I'll be a warning label or something.
Now look.
Oh, Toshi's perceiving me.
Jesus, Junpei, I said I checked them all.
Please, the doors to the toilet stalls. Said it since he already checked them all. Didn't find anything apparently.
Well, did you look at the drain? Ah.
I've got like, I didn't want to set on the wall. I wonder if it actually did anything.
Now look. Hey, this drain's acting up. What the hell did you do?
Don't worry about it.
You just missed with the valves a little.
I got over my dyslexia, it's fine.
Nothing big.
There it is.
Yay!
Jumpy, the card is floating. Looks like the water floated the card up and out of the drain. There must be water flowing through the pipe on the right. There's water pouring out of the drain. Just give me the card. Blue key card. That's the lotus symbol. The lady
Wow.
horns.
Wow.
Great job, Jumpy. Look at the lights are on now. Now you just need to put in the password. 957 plus 634 plus 185 1776.
1776.
Both lights are on. Should be able to
Both lights are on. We should be able to do it now. What's with these E and C keys? E means enter, and C means clear, I think. So after you put in the password, hit E. You'd think maybe a man who tricked a bunch of people into this room would have been smarter than this. If you screw it up, hit C, because you probably screw it up.
Please let me out of here.
Please let us out of here before Santa kills us.
I found it. Woo.
Wow.
There's a large iron door at the end.
Let's take a look. Huh? What are you doing, Seven? Well, I figured maybe we might want to come back here later sometime. So I stuck a broom in there to keep the door from shutting all right. All right, let's go.
Kempy, look.
What's up?
What's that on the wall there?
Oh, I think it's a map.
It's a map.
Map. It's a map of the ship's interior.
It says sea deck.
So it's the map for this floor then? We'll have time to study it later. Let's keep going for now. Ready? I'm gonna open it.
Yay!
What the? You're shitting me.
Where are we?
We're back.
Yay!
Yay!
Wow! Look at this place. This hospital room.
Pretty.
Clover.
Can't wait for fucking Lotus to strangle us now.
Yay! Clover, Lotus, and Ace. I'm glad you're all okay. Lotus, where are you? Oh, how could you fucking do this to us?
Knock it off. We got bigger shit to worry about right now.
What?
Go have a look.
What?
I stuck a screwdriver in the door. That door over there, the one without a number. So long as the screwdriver's there, it can't shut, so you can get in there. There's a shower room past there. I stuck a broom at that door too. Anyway, go take a look.
You go saying we can go in there. Then you're saying we can go in there without passing through the numbered door?
Yeah, it's about the size of it.
What the hell is in there?
You'll know when you see it.
I'm still a little... What happened? What? What? Fine, let's go.
My goodness. I know I said I was sure you'd come back for me. I didn't think it would happen so soon, though. Should I go as well? No, you shouldn't.
No.
Yeah. Very well.
Oh.
Snake was probably murdered. Chances are he was killed the same way the ninth man was. It's pretty straightforward. Not that hard to figure out they did it.
This is old news? What? Yes, this is old news.
Yep.
Yep.
Zip.
Yeah, someone shoved him in there
Wow,
and left him to
horrible.
explode.
Who could have possibly done such a thing?
Who could have done this?
Of course.
Of course Zero's on the ship with us. Of course he is.
Of course.
Clover thinks Zero's one of us. No, my god.
Wow.
That's possible.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Wow, I'm still fucking livid with you. Here we go.
Oh, that's the...
Yeah, I found it in the shower room.
I see. It's got the mercury symbol.
Now we can go. Looks like there's only 2 floor buttons working. C and bottom. Time to head down then.
This is a numbered door.
Yeah, it's door 2.
We're going in there.
We're going in there. So who should go through the door this time? We don't need to be discussing who we're leaving behind this time, right?
Right. It's set up so that we'll be able to meet up again once we get through the numbered doors.
Then there's no need for arguments at this point.
Stares at you, Jumper. We should figure out who's going in first.
Very well. Would anyone like to volunteer?
Me!
Me and my girlfriend. I'll do it. I'll go too.
Then I suppose I need to go too, then.
Alright, we're taking off.
We're going to kill you once we're in there, Jumper. Okay, be careful.
You're so lucky that Santa's not going with you, or he would literally murder you.
You're so lucky.
Jesus, you two are acting like you're married, you know that?
No, I can't even hold hands before marriage. You can't say things like that. That's silly.
That's so silly.
Did I
so
drop
silly.
out, Toshi? That's no good.
What?
When did I drop out? No.
Oh.
I think that was pretty good. Goes to stare at my stream.
I can't believe this.
Well, fuck the Australian internet. I hope you haven't lost anything too bad. We were just zooming for the number 2 door.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Don't be silly. Cut it out.
freak. Alright, let's go.
Yep. Yeah. Let's do this. Where the hell is it this time?
I don't see it.
There it is. It's right there. Ugh. It stopped.
Yes, it stopped.
Whew, man, I'll never get used to that. I feel like we say that every fucking time.
Every time.
I'm not sure it's something I'd want to get used to. We should finish this game before imminent death becomes a normal thing. Huh, damn right. Alright. This hallway's pretty short, but it's got 5 doors. That's a lot of doors. 3 on the left.
At least we're not in the engine.
I know, thank God. And only 1 on the right. Don't forget the last one at the end of the hall. It's got a metal plate over it, so I doubt we're going to get anywhere that way. Alright, let's get started. Think we'd probably better split up. You two okay with that?
Yes, no problem with me.
Sure thing. Lotus is gonna kill you.
It's gonna kill you.
Well, then I'll take this one first.
I'll try the one next to it.
Well, I guess I better get started too. emergence.
Seek way out. Yeah, you really do just get railroaded when you go for number 3.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's because it's the only thing, like, we don't get the extra cards from those 2 rooms we didn't go into.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's why it railroads us. Is because that's technically the only one we have access to in this one. Railroad.
Oh, so.
What the hell is this supposed to be? Like a drawing of a whirlpool or something? Well, if I had to guess, I'd say it's trying to look like water.
There's little Tyler.
Ah, looks like the water doesn't work.
Doesn't matter how much 7 turns that thing, no water's coming out. Has the water been shut off from somewhere else?
There's a little tile in the drain. Doesn't look like we're gonna be able to pull it out of there. Might have to use our heads on this one.
Yeah.
Smashes his head into the thing. Alright, let's figure this thing out.
There's a dirty blanket on the bed.
Ugh. Man, this is a mess. It's not even a bed anymore. Can't say I'd want to sleep there. Toilet paper too, huh? I seriously doubt I'm gonna need this for anything.
I had to lie, because otherwise it wouldn't let me zoom in on it. It looks like it's part of the
Well, this
screwdriver.
part is thinner than the rest. In fact, this doesn't really look like it's part of the rest of this thing.
This rod feels loose. Maybe if I give it a couple turns. Here we go. Screwdriver shaft. Oh, I found the thing Lotus is gonna murder Junpei with.
Yay!
Yay!
Right in the jugular.
Sun. That's the light symbol from Homestuck.
Hey! We're playing Spurb now, baby.
Damn.
A symbol on a toilet, huh? Seems a little fishy to me.
From one deaf game to another.
It's a sun symbol. It doesn't look like the ones on the doors.
There's a sun symbol in here. Ooh.
Save us 7, O Seer of the Titanic. Huh? What the hell? It's not opening. There's something up with this drawer. I don't trust it.
Okay, looks like once the screwdriver's fixed, I can lay it. Chair? Ow! Can't touch the chair. Lotus, what's your room look like? A river. Someone made some wavy blue lines on this mirror with blue paint. Is that a drawing of a blue scarf? No, maybe not.
This drain is kind of a weird shape for a drain. You think they made it that shape for a reason, or just for fun?
I don't know, can I touch this?
There's a knob on this faucet. There's no way we can get water out of it like this.
If we can find a knob or something that'll work this one, then we should be able to get some water out of this thing. Oh, maybe it's a river because the water flows from this one into the pool in the next one. I understand.
You're probably right. Yeah. It's just hanging from the wall.
Well, if we're pulling the string, then it must be a toilet that it flushes. Okay. Moon.
Moon.
A moon.
We're on Durst now.
Durst now. What a filthy, disgusting moon.
What we're learning here is that Seven is a CrossFit player and Lewis is a Durst player.
That fits so well.
Yeah, it's pretty filthy. It's a precious hint. Let's remember it, alright? This paper seems to be pretty old.
Yeah. Oh, how the hell can you touch that? It's horrible.
Well, it's not like I've really got a choice, do I? It's not like I want to.
Ooh, towel. Yeah, the river leads into the watering.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That bed looks cold. Pretty sure you'd freeze to death in the winter. Why are you thinking about this right now?
No kidding. If I tried to sleep here, my skin would dry out in no time.
This is where you're going to be sleeping when I kill you, Junpei. Well, it's not like you're that young anymore. Oh my god, you fucking cunt. That shouldn't really matter.
You just keep digging yourself in deeper. My Junpei, aren't you lucky? It seems you'll die before you have a chance to grow old and hideous.
I'm sorry, you're right. Dry skin is a woman's worst enemy.
I'm going to murder you, Junpei. It's going to happen. No. Yeah. There's nothing in the drawer.
Yeah. Something's not right, though. That handle in the drawer doesn't really fit, you know? It just looks messy.
Why don't you take it out? No, give me the thing. Why is this? Give it to me. So there's a mirror on the other side of this drawer. Interesting. Kind of an odd shape. It looks like someone attached the handle to screw after the fact. I need a thing from my screwdriver. No.
No.
Oh yeah, everyone hates Junpei now because he's a trickster and a bad man, and he's very brutal. What the fuck is going on in here? Dark. It's a sink, but there's no light shining on it.
It's hard to be sure because it's so dark in here, but I don't think there's anything going on with the sink. This faucet is too hard to turn.
The mirror seems really high. In fact, it's so high that it's kind of hard to see your reflection in it.
Good. We don't want to reflect on our actions or anything.
Yeah, you barely see you mirror from like to the ceiling. Sure would be nice if the mirror was a little. Oh, sorry, Richie.
Oh, sure would be nice if the mirror was a little lower down. Looks like it's the same height as the mirror on the right. I wonder if that means anything.
It's a blanket, not a really great one, but still.
What's the deal with the lighting in here? Probably have to use the mirrors and reflect some, bounce some things off the walls or whatever. There's just one beam of light. The rest of the place is too dark. I can't see anything. There's no way I can explore the rest of this room.
Everything's done alright.
Oh yeah! Probably use this mirror to reflect the light.
I just gotta figure out where to reflect the light. Sounded like Howdy came to visit you for a moment there.
No, I'm playing an idle game on my phone to ADHD myself, and just an ad popped up, and for some reason the audio was on, I guess.
That's so valid.
It's so rude. Anyway.
Shine light on. Oh, there's 2 focus warnings in that. And it's light in the mirror in the back. Ooh, sun moon.
Sun moon. I get it. If I shine a light on this mirror, symbols appear.
The left side has a sun and the right side has the moon symbol.
I'm gonna remember this.
Sun moon. Right here. When I shine a light on the mirror in the back.
Oh, that's you.
4-7.
Ooh. Is that a number?
What, sun? On the opposite side. One side. 7 where the moon is. Okay.
Is that a number two? Is that a number? So if I shine the light on this mirror, then I get to see some numbers.
I can see a 4 on the left and a 7 on the right.
4 and 7.
Okay. Nothing special. Toilet paper, don't think I want. I see the sink lit up. I guess it all shows me the pipe. Okay. That's all that this room has for me. Oh, Jordan.
Yarg! Are you fucking okay?
God damn it. No matter how hard I pull on this damn thing, it won't budge.
Weak bitch. Guess I won't be opening this anytime soon.
Doesn't look like it's got a keyhole, and there doesn't seem to be anything stopping it. How the hell am I supposed to open it? Get 7 to open it. He could probably do it easy. Other door. Emergence.
Other door.
There's a bunch of tiles on the door that spell emergence. Emergence. Maybe it means we need to emerge out of here. No. What? Emergence probably means to emerge over the speaking here. Do we need to do something with the tiles to open the door?
Okay. There's a door in the back. I wonder where it goes. I thought of that, and I tried a couple of things, but yeah, same result.
Guess 7 wasn't about to do anything. Oh well. What should I do with my items? What's this towel do for me? Nothing.
A dowel, huh? Don't think you're gonna need that in the hallway. Grr. There's a spring at the bottom of the river. Yeah, I guess I can see that. Are you talking about that towel you got? Yeah, I guess it does look a little like that thing on the mirror. Yeah, the spring on the towel has got to be indicating the picture on this mirror. And the mirror is indicating the sink, right? But the picture looks like a spring with water, and the sink's all dried out.
This sink is, but it's the other sink. If I can get that going with a knob, then I can do it. But I can't do that because I can't get the knob out of that fucking drawer. I don't have the thing to get a screwdriver. Please? Oh my god.
Yay!
There's a pair of screws screwed into the desk right on top of the door.
Doesn't matter how old this thing is. We're gonna have a tough time if we just try and break it open. It's probably gonna be a pain, but I think we need to figure out a way to get those screws off.
My screwdriver. It's a pair of screws holding the door in place. Oh my god, no, I can't right now. I don't have a screw.
Do you need like a fucking handle?
I need a handle. I don't know if I want. Where's my guidance here that I could what the fuck are you doing? I'm not a smart moon. I got this far and I solved the last one alone.
I unfortunately don't know unless there was just something we didn't click on.
Might. That's another
Did you get it? Hey, this handle's pretty loose. Oh. Loose? You think it'll come off if you pull it?
This is the stupidest thing.
This is so rude.
It's so mean to me specifically.
It fell off. That's so disrespectful. Oh, look at this. Handle doesn't really fit in the string. Maybe it wasn't meant to be attached to it.
I think it's meant to be attached to my screwdriver shaft.
It's about to be attached to something. So if I just stick this metal rod into the handle... If I use the screwdriver on the screw in the center of the handle, maybe I can...
Oh, I got a knob!
Ta-da! I did it. Sweet! Got the screws off. Now we can open the drawer. There's nothing in here.
Just give me the drawer.
Well, maybe the drawer is what we need.
Yep.
The drawer, huh? Alright, let's yank the thing out.
It's drawer.
There's a bump on the back. I wonder what it's for. Maybe it's a hole somewhere, and these bumps line up with it and trigger a hidden switch or something?
Maybe.
Hey, we've seen weirder stuff. Doesn't seem that far-fetched.
You're right. I have a knob now. Knob.
Nope.
Sweet, the handle I got off the drawer fits into the faucet perfectly.
Yay! Now I can turn the water on. Big yawn. Junpei's so bored.
Junpei, what are you doing?
It's pretty obvious, isn't it? I'm running the water.
I can see that. I'm asking you why you're just letting it run like that.
Think about it, Lotus. This faucet didn't have a knob when we found it, right?
What do you mean?
Just watch.
Anytime now. Hey, water's filling up. Doesn't that mean the pipes are full?
Whoops, let's turn it off now.
So, did anything change?
The water stopped flowing.
Thank you, Mr. Obvious. Junpei, I'm leaving this one to you, alright? Thank you. Goodbye.
Cannot stand being around you anymore, Junpei.
That's so fair and valid. Give. Tile.
Yay!
Oh.
Hey, what's going on? You okay, man?
Seven, buddy.
Are you having flashbacks? You're sweating like crazy. Are you alright? What the fuck's going on?
Your brain working?
Did you just get all your memories back all at once? Did the water jog it?
That's the tile.
The sacred tile? Yeah, I'm fine. Just got a little dizzy, that's all.
Why?
Water makes me dizzy.
Oh.
That's definitely more than just a little dizzy. Are you sure? You don't look so good. What am I doing here? Huh? What are you talking about? Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o. We opened the number 2 door and walked here. Don't tell me you forgot. We're about to finally understand his amnesia? No, that's not what I mean. Do you have depression? Are you wondering, like, rhetorically? It ain't much, but I think some of my memories came back. Lore?
Lore?
Lore? 7 lore?
7 lore. Give them to me.
I think I've been here before. Of course you have!
7 lore!
Think I've been here before. Huh? 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 I said I've been in this room before. You were here? When? Why?
Lore.
Oh god, I know how to pronounce that word. Oi? Oi. Light. Nona. What the hell was that? It's right there. I feel like I'm this close to remembering everything, but I just can't.
Ooh. You're a robot.
Oh?
You're just a robot for that one word.
Fuck. We revealed the 7 lore that he was a robot the whole time. The experiment was that he is a robot.
Damn.
That's right, an experiment. There was some kind of experiment going on in the ship. An experiment? What sort of experiment? They were trying to control people.
Yeah, he does have hair under his beanie. He got hair.
Got hair. They were, or something like that. What the hell are you talking about? Oh god. Aoi, Light, Nona. Those were their names. Well, some of them. The kids that were in the experiment, I mean. I think there were 4 or 5 more, but I don't remember all the names.
To be fair, there would have been, what? A few more than 5.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's why I'm here. Experiment. Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
CPS!
CPS! Those kidnapped kids. Were you a police officer, or was this what you... Was I working on... You were! You fucking...
Policeman 7!
fucking were! Oh my god.
That's why he knows all about the chemicals. This is a
fucking
policeman.
It makes all the sense. It makes all the sense. Was I working on that case? Wait, under this bed. The hole's gone. No, maybe it was a different room. There's gotta be a ton of rooms on this boat that just look just like this one. Huh? What exactly do you remember? Maybe you could stop talking like a crazy person and tell me what's going on? Let him cook.
Let him cook.
He's revealing all the secrets.
He's telling us it all.
Well, it's not like I really remember everything. I've only got bits and pieces, and they're scattered and don't make much sense. What is that? Ooh.
Hold on, Morgan. Hello.
Hello?
Welcome back.
Hi. What? My Wi-Fi's been fine. What's going on?
I don't know. I think it's just the internet.
I think it's something.
We just blame the internet for everything.
Bleh.
Bleh.
I don't care. Tell me bits and pieces then. Okay. Floor.
Oh.
From what I can remember, I think I was... That's why you know the chemical. A cop. That's why you know the chemicals. That's why you research so much shit on the Titanic.
Well, you know where organized crime hides their guns in the toilets.
Yeah. Oh my god, the Lord. A cop. A cop?
That's a policeman.
Yeah. I was looking for that group of kids that got kidnapped 9 years ago. You remember that, right? It was all over the news. Yeah, I was still in school. I don't remember all the details, but I do remember some of it. I think it was a bunch of kids right around my age. They all had just disappeared, and nobody knew why. It was all over the TV and newspapers every day.
Where have the 16 boys and girls disappeared to? 16 disappeared. How many people do you think you need to play 2 batches of the nonary game?
8 each. So you're saying you were investigating it? Yeah, that's what it looks like. I guess I found something. There was this medical company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals that had something to do with these kids. After I figured that out, I managed to get some information out of somebody who worked for them. I think it was,
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
Yeah, that had to be it. That's why I went to the wharf. Look at him. Oh my god.
Put the kids in the bags.
No.
16 kids of mixed gender.
No. In the shadows, I searched the harbor until I found the ship he was talking about. There's a bunch of movement near it. Men in black suits, many of them were carrying large bags. The bags. Something about the way they moved they were carried. No doubt about it. There were human beings in those bags. Awful. Ace is the worst, man.
Yeah,
I
careful.
moved before I realized it. I came out of hiding with my gun already in my hand.
Don't move.
I felt metal touch the back of my head.
Drop the gun.
I kept digging the cold metal thing into my skull. Ugh. There was nothing I could do. I did what he said and I laid on my gun on the ground. Then suddenly, there was a sharp pain in my neck. A needle. A drug? That was my last thought. My face hit cold concrete. It was out like a light after that.
The Lord.
Ugh. I woke up on a hard floor. Damn it. Shit. My head hurts. Where am I? A small shabby bed, dirty sink. Toilet with no privacy. I'd seen it countless times as a cop. I'm in a cell, huh? Facing the toilet was a door set into the wall. I was still pretty woozy, but I made my way over to it. I pushed and pulled on it, but it won't open. Not like I expected much else. It would be dumb enough to put me in a cell and leave it unlocked. I threw myself against the door a few times, but it wouldn't budge. I knew it. I gave up and made my way back to the bed and sat down. I sat there for a very, very long time. Who knows how long? Then I heard a faint voice.
There's over, it's 9.
The voice was far away. I couldn't understand what it was saying. But I could hear one. It was a pretty high, probably a little kid. Ugh.
Her over here. King.
No, it was several. It's 5 or 6, maybe more. Where are they coming from? Pressed my ear to the wall and tried to listen through it. No, that's not it.
What? Go. Oh.
It's coming from under the bed. I hauled the metal frame and flipped the thing over. And there it was. The bed had an air vent under it. The hole in the wall was covered by a metal grate. I dropped flat on the floor and peered through the grate. Couldn't see shit. But I knew it in my gut. This is where those voices were coming from. Hold up. Why are there kids here? Then what my inside man told me popped in my head.
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
Oh, my, that ship? Didn't matter. All I knew was I had to get to those kids. I checked out the metal grate. Could I fit? I stuck my finger in and grabbed it. And then... Rip it off. Do it.
He's so powerful.
He's so strong. Yeah. How do you like that, you son of a bitch?
That was really strong, man.
He's so strong.
He's so strong.
Finally got that damn thing off.
Look at him. He's so proud.
I know. Sweat was dripping down my face, so I wiped it off and crawled inside.
Love Seven. He's such a good character. I love him
He's
so much.
Good. Hey. What happened after that? I don't remember what happens after that. I think I found some kind of door out of the duct.
Oh.
I think I found some kids too. Not good. Why can't I remember what happened next? Man. What happened to the kids, Seven? Did you save them? I don't know. I don't know if it was me. I've got this feeling. I think one of the kids died. A girl, I think. Santa's little sister? A girl, I think. Are we figuring out all the threads? Are we connecting the dots? Huh? Anyway, just please don't ask me anymore, okay? I really don't remember anything else. It's fine, don't push yourself. Going by what he said, the children who had been kidnapped 9 years before, apparently a company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals had been behind it all.
Evil.
Awful. They'd taken the children to the same ship we're on now. They had been brought here for an experiment. Seven said it had something to do with controlling human beings. The 16 children who'd been kidnapped were the subjects. Seven had said 3 of their names were Io. Oh, God. Why is this so hard for me? Aoi, Light, and Nona. I think that's all I got. Oh, and 7 is, or was at some point, a cop. I can't really use any of this information anyway. I didn't learn anything about the Nonary game, or 0. Why were we brought to the same ship where they'd done those experiments 9 years ago? Just what the heck is this about controlling human beings? It's nuts. They really conducted an experiment like that? I don't have time to just stand here thinking. I need to get moving.
Okay, how are you doing?
I'm in deep contemplation. I'm trying to. How are we on our flow map?
We're here. Long ago.
We're still there?
Yeah, this is the escape room part.
Yeah.
Oh, good Toshi. Have a good night. I'm thinking since it's been about 2.5 hours, this might be a good place to call it, and then the next stream we'll finish this room and
get to an ending.
I think it'll be like this room, and let me just stare. Because I think it's this room. It should be a little narrative.
It looked like we had quite a bit left.
Yeah.
For this particular ending, but I'm thinking
there's this room, there's another room after this, and then a bunch of narrative.
My brain is thinking.
So and we'll finish this room when we can find rooms.
Because those names are like, they've repeated those names quite a couple times, which leads me to believe that it must be important. I would assume.
Yep. Those are the 3 names that Seven remembers of the 16, the reported 16 missing kids.
And we know one of those kids was Snake.
Yes. And you can assume that since Snake was here, Clover also was.
Clover was also here. Which is why I'm wondering if those names are the real names of some of the people we're hanging out with. And I'm trying to think of... Because they never said that... I don't know if I'm making this memory up or if they actually said... They didn't say that Snake was the only person, like Snake and Clover were the only people to survive, right? Like, that wasn't a thing that happened.
No.
Okay.
In fact, Sevens just said that, like, 1 kid died. That all you know from the experiment is that 1 kid died now.
Yeah, so...
Like, 16 were missing in the papers. One child died.
Yeah, because obviously, I already figured a while ago that there's no way that, like, Snake, Clover, and Ace are the only people who are possibly connected to this. Like, and then everyone else is just random people that they kidnapped for no reason, just to do the stupid, like, revenge plot.
Yeah.
So I'm like, obviously now we know what Seven's connection is to it, because he was the cop who investigated and supposedly might... Like, okay, like, if I were to take an assumption that, like, of what... Because you said this was the submarine ending.
Yes.
Yeah, so, like, I am making an assumption based on the direction that this is going that maybe we keep following Seven's memories and he remembers that they escaped on a submarine or something like that, and that's what ends up, like, you know, that's how we, like, find that or something. That's just a theory, though. But, like, just based on the direction this is kind of feeling. Because this definitely is seeming like this is Seven's chapter here. This is us figuring out the whole details of everything that happened that day or that night, whatever, all those years ago. But now I'm thinking, I'm like staring at those names specifically because I'm like, those could possibly be names for, like, I don't know why. I'm like, I look at Nona and I'm like, that could be Lotus's real name. She looks like she could be named Nona. Like,
okay, maybe. But
yeah,
Nona was the name of one of the children. Lotus is in their 40s.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. I didn't know how old she was.
Everyone talks about Lotus being old.
Well, I know, but sometimes there's some stories that think like 30 is old or something. I don't know.
It's so silly. But yeah, Lotus is an older woman.
No, yeah, that's fine. Then Lotus is not. We don't know what Lotus's connection is at all. Then yet.
Not yet. She got mad hacker skills.
Light could fucking Santa motherfucker looks like a guy who could be named Light. That I'm pretty confident in. But I am wondering if the girl that died is his sister. Because I know he's mentioned how she died, but I don't believe he ever specified specifically how or what conditions that were under.
Yeah.
I think he alluded to the pharmaceuticals because I think that's how we learned of. No, did he? Or am I conflating memories?
He knew that Ace was the CEO of Creative Pharmaceuticals.
Okay, then
that
yeah.
Creative Pharmaceuticals was doing like drug research.
Yeah, because I think I thought he mentioned that during his monologue about his sister. I thought about like needing medication or whatever. I don't know, or I'm making that up. I could just be making that up. But no, yeah. So I'm wondering if that's was his. He and his sister were a part of it, like how Snake and Clover were, and his sister died.
Mm-hmm.
So that would pretty much link everyone together except for Lotus, Junpei, and June, hypothetically. Because unfortunately, none of those names are June's because her real name's Akane.
Akane, yeah.
Right? Akane. Akane. So like hypothetically, none of those are her names, and I'm pretty sure Junpei would have remembered if she was kidnapped. I would assume, unless there's some weird shit with that, I guess. But then again, all of this is talking about like an experiment to control people's minds. So I don't know. Maybe they were kidnapped into it and then brainwashed afterwards. I don't know.
Who knows?
Maybe. Who fucking knows? I just know that there's no way that Lotus, June, and Junpei are just randomly the three people who are here just by like, even if like Lotus is obviously a part of this, I still am like, there's no way Junpei and June were just kidnapped randomly because they were like, well, shucks, we need a few more people. Like, I just don't see that being.
Let's get these random realistic Japanese people.
Yeah, exactly. Because I'm like, especially because if this was all revenge on those other guys, then instead of having June and Junpei, why not just have those two other guys be forced into this as well for all the rest of the bullshit to unfold? But that also doesn't. But that also goes into like, who's Zero? Shrug. Because I'm like, there's no, in my mind, in my heart of hearts, there's no fucking way that Zero isn't one of the group. I just feel like that's impossible. I feel like it's not Clover because considering how she like that's the one of the few like okay, it's obviously not Ace. It's obvious I don't think it's Clover because of having the context I do now of how she reacts to Snake's death in the bad ending that we first got combined with the revelation that Snake has not been dead. It was a trick this whole time. Why would she have such a severe breakdown about that if she would have known he was alive? So like I think that pretty clearly checks her out, and I just didn't think she was anyway the way she was being written, but that leaves like I'm pretty confident it's not us because otherwise the gate like not that Junpei can't be an unreliable narrator, but like that just considering we've been following his perspective this whole time, I just don't think it's Junpei because that wouldn't really make any sense with the way that we're playing the game. At this point, I mean, I already kind of felt this way, but I'm like, I don't think it's 7 because I just haven't felt that. Like, just a lot of the ways he's acting, and then also with his amnesia and all, like, especially, like, I already didn't feel like it was him, and watching him go through his memory sequence, I'm like, there's no way. Because he clearly does have amnesia that's confirmed now, and it just doesn't seem like he would be calculated enough to. And again, even if it was like actually he did all set this all up, but then he accidentally he like purposefully gave himself amnesia just to sure, we could argue that maybe there's like a weird Machiavellian level of like craziness to the plan, but I just don't think so because I'm like, especially because again, Zero is still fucking with the game during the play of it, so you know. So that basically leaves that basically just leaves like Santa, June, and Lotus, pretty much. I'm wondering, which I'm like, any of them, I'm like, squints.
Squints at all.
Because we still don't know how June and Junpei are even linked to any of this, so June is kind of like suspicious in that regard to me a little bit.
Suspicious woman.
I will say, I do still, I think I've said this before, but I'm wondering, because I think they've said it, like they've made a reference to it before that made me very suspicious, where I'm like, is this going to be a Scream reveal where it's like, haha, JK, there was two people all along? Because I think they said they did something about that. I think. What was it? There was like something they said, and I was just like, is this, and I think I made a joke or something about, is this foreshadowing that there's two of them or something?
I think he said that when during one of the endings where Akane is passed out in the church, Junpei goes outside, and when he comes back in, she's disappeared.
I did.
I think that's what he read.
Well, I still abide by that theory that there could be two zeros, maybe. Because especially because like all of the fuckery that is required to happen and to make some of this stuff work, it just makes more sense that there's two people in, because that's, I don't know why, that's like, to me, I'm like, that's the pretty typical like trick here, is that like to make the other people less suspicious, there are multiple imposters to run around and give each other alibis. But like, I don't know, maybe it's all three of them, I don't know. I will say, a thought occurred to me that obviously Lotus is a lady in her 40s, but then I'm like, how could she be connected to it? Could it be that she had a kid who was involved in it? Maybe? Or that she was, I don't know, involved in a different way, like an employee or something?
She does have them mad hacker skills.
She does have mad hacker skills, so maybe she was in charge of, or who knows, maybe she was also a part of the investigation. Like she was in part of like I don't know, the crime investigation office. Who knows?
Policeman
yeah,
Lotus.
Definitely. Yeah, I do think I feel very confident that like she's not a bad guy. Whether or not she's Zero is a different conversation, because I don't necessarily think Zero's a bad guy in like the way that Ace is. Like, but like, especially just because of the whole Ace ending, I'm like, I just the way, especially after we save her, like the way that, I think, who was it there? It was like her and Seven, and then Snake were there, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, and I like the way that they were just all like, both of them were acting. I'm like, these bitches are like, they don't know what's going on. Like they're just as confused as the rest of us about specifically Ace's bullshit. But I don't know. Still, there. I don't know. It could be fucking Santa, Lotus, and June all collaborating together. Haha, mustache twirl. Or maybe it's like Snake is collaborating with someone. Maybe, that's possible. I think. Though he was also, but I don't know. He was also confused about his stuff, but he could be lying. Anyone could be fucking lying.
Anyone could be lying. Everyone could be lying.
Anyway, I'm feeling like we're at the edges of figuring everything out. Like there's just getting to a point where I have all the pieces in my hands.
There's getting to a point where like we're almost at a point where like you could ask me questions and I can just tell you the answer because the information is already there.
Yeah.
Like I think once we get to the end of the sub-ending, like once we get to the end of the sub-ending and we're on like the actual path to get the true ending, it's gonna unravel real quick.
Yeah, because I'm just feeling like all of the, especially after the submarine, if we get like all of Seven's memories, I feel like at that point it's like literally the only question left is like, okay, who is it? Like, point the finger, who is it?
Point the finger.
All I know is like who I know it's not, but everything else is a big question mark because I have no idea. But I'm like, obviously we know this is all actually like we at this point, because of the fucking the ending we accidentally stumbled into, we know this is like 99% of this is a revenge plot. Like this is a yeah, we know that for sure. I'm pretty confident in saying that this is definitely all a revenge plot to kill Ace. Like fuck, or not even just kill him, but to fuck with Ace specifically, and then presumably the other random guys we find in the ship. I forget about them all the time because they literally did just find out
the
about those
ninth
guys and then they just
man,
forget about them.
the guy who is not Snake, and the guy in the captain's quarters.
Yeah. So like
the 4 big heads of Cradle Pharmaceutical who ran the experiment.
Yeah. So like this is mostly to just fuck with those guys. But then the question also becomes, but why were the rest of them dragged onto this, like into this? Was it just to make it all like more extravagant? Or was it like I don't know. Or is there an extra layer of motivation for having also people who like some of the kids who were experimented on being on the ship supposedly and then obviously, what the fuck is Junpei doing here? And June, for that matter. What the fuck are they doing here? I don't know.
I know. Man.
But like, there's something. So like, at this point, we know what the kind of what the plot is. Like the why we're here. We're starting to unravel the rest of what happened on the previous experiment, and also with Seven and his backstory. We know Ace's whole bullshit, so we know that. So really we're just coming up to the question of like, okay, who is Zero and why are the rest of them here? Holds out my hands. I'm wondering if we're also gonna get Lotus's details then as well, because we still have so long to go for the sub ending. So I am curious if we are actually gonna get and Lotus is also here, and Lotus is the only other person that other than June and Junpei who we haven't gotten like a lot of detail about her personal life. So hopefully we get the rest of hers too, and then everything's just the finale, and then we get there. But we're so close. I want it. So close. I want the ending. I can taste it.
Yes.
But yes. Anyway, thank you for playing the game for me.
You're always welcome. I love sharing my favorite games with you and my other friends. Yay! Thank you for coming to the stream. Thank you for watching the VOD, people in the future. I hope you have a very good afternoon, evening, night, wherever you are in the time zones. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.